Hey guys, Vilisink back again with Raid Shadow Legends, and in this one we're going to go over some stuff for tomorrow, the Fire Night tournament. We will be using the Corrupted Alliance. Go to the index real quick, and what we can see is the Corrupted. I call it Corrupted Alliance, but it's the Corrupted. And we actually have some very nice factions here for Fire Night. So if you are participating for fragments tomorrow, this is maybe some of the champions that you're going to need, and I use some from this very faction myself. So before we get into it, Fire Night, obviously you need damage, multi-hits, you will need crowd control, some type of stun, freeze, like anything just to slow the waves down, decrease speed, decrease defense, decrease attack, and maybe even heals. So it's Demonspawn, Undead, Dark Elves, Knights Revenant. And Demonspawn has some good ones in it. My roster is actually very empty, so the few that stand out in Demonspawn are Allure, first and foremost, an absolute queen of turn meter manipulation. Tanix, I've seen her being used like a cheese method for just like slowing people down. Umbral Enchantress is a good crowd control champion. Magnar can pack a punch. Achak is also very good. But what do we have in? We have Duchess for support. Candifron is obviously going to slap people, but we are looking for multi-hits. I mean, if you have a reset, potentially Prince Kaimar. We have some okay champions in here. Marquis I think hits twice. You are looking for more hits than that, but she actually does really nice, and I think Fire Night is not for Marquis. Arena, maybe Doom Tower is, but other champions potentially could include Diabolist and Stun. She has decreased speed, decreased turn meter, AoE attacks. She is 110 speed for a rare, so if you put her in a stun set, she will do you proud. And we also have another rare to point out, Fellhound. He puts up block damage, decreased speed, but most importantly, alongside continuous heals, puts up reflect damage. The reflect damage, when it hits you, will go back to Fire Night and count as extra hits against the shield. So works in your favour. He's also a very good camping farmer, but for Fire Night he's pretty decent. There may be other champions I'm missing, keep in mind. So in the comments below you can always stick a champion in. Did I miss Nizana? Did I miss Ernest? Did I miss Kuchaxa for nice damage? Did I miss Tyrant? So the next faction is Undead. Now there's some really nice champions in Undead. Rotos' damage. He has decreased defense on his AO1, but is single target, so not really fantastic. You wouldn't really need Eligaius. Scartorsus can be put in a stun set. That's how I actually have him built. Bad Alcazar is good. Mishald is one of the best CC'ers in the game. I know people who use Mishald in Fire Night and they do really well. I use Nethril. He has decreased turn meter, AoE, he has AoE stuns, he has a multi-hitter A1. He's fantastic. Harvest Jack, again CC champion. Sifi is a fantastic champion also. So another champion that potentially that I could use, I use Arb, Stag, Nethril, Double Coldheart. I could swap Arb for a Gorgorab. He does the same thing. He revives, puts up increased attack, chance to steal a buff from an enemy. Is it Vitalize? What's it called again? Let's take a quick look. Animate and Resurge. So turn meter boost. Also increased attack for more damage. Gorgorab, if he stays alive, we've been through it before, if he's alive, everybody's alive. Seeker is not bad, but it's single target. Provoke, I mean Catacomb Counselor is an ally attack champion. I've just never tested him in this certain area. Lich single target, but again it's turn meter. I mean, Undead is one of the best factions. Do we have any rares that I would actually say I've used in Fire Knight? And I think the answer is no, but we do have a increased defense, block buffs, and yeah, okay, I thought I had a provoke or something. He has a sleep, decrease attack. Now I thought Stu Deucer was more of a CC champion. Nothing really down below. But when you come to epics, there is support in this. As long as you take Nethril and Gorgorab, you can potentially get the shield down because he's got multi-hits. There's obviously cleansers in here. Hexia, Dark Elhain, Husk is underrated. Let's jump on into Dark Elves. So Dark Elves, for me, has pretty much the perfect champions for this type of dungeon. So we have Lanicus, can give you an ally attack. Everybody knows Zavia, she just destroys waves. Catalyst, boom, dead. Now Ghostborn is a good choice if you have him, because he has decreased defense, decreased attack, and the decreased defense cannot be resisted, which means you can build him with a lot more attack or a lot more HP, and you will not ever miss. There is the 3% RNG, but that, that's just kind of, it is what it is. Vilisink is a fantastic control. Lydia is a good champion. Blind Seer is also very good. If you need a revive, there's Caden. Lydia has ally attack, I believe, and block revive. Crimson Helm, I don't really see her being fantastic there. We do have Madame Ceres, one of the best voids, alongside Sylar, who I've used now and again. She's all AoEs, she's not stun set, decreased accuracy, decreased speed, decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 40%. But the Queen of Fire Knight for me personally, I go Arb, Stag, Nethril, double Kotar, and it's basically just because you have Heartseeker. If you give her accuracy, nice damage, she decreases turn meter by 100%. Now it does not fully deplete, it is only 100%. You can build that to 70% crit rate, and she has a couple of 4 hitters on 4 times at random AoE, which for me is multi-hit, and that's what you need. The later stages of Fire Knight, the main focus is the waves are easy, but you have to keep the shield down, you have to stop them getting a turn, and there is no better rare champion for Fire Knight pretty much than Coldheart. So Dark Elves, if you have Ghostborn, Vilisink, a couple of Coldhearts, you can do this essentially just with the Dark Elves faction itself. But when we look at Knight's Revenant, real quick, we have Bystofus, who you could potentially use. Tomb Lord has decreased defense, decreased attack. Solus, my most wanted void champion. I absolutely want a Solus. So bad. Defense based champion. Provoke, slams people's ass hard. Hedgie is always good, but I wouldn't really say for Fire Knight. Now when we go to the epics, we're looking for multi-hits or we're looking for support. So if you need a support rather than a multi-hit, there's Doom Priest. Sepulcher is really good. Rector Draft can revive. This champion here is a decreased defense champion. Big version, 100% decreased defense, 3 turn cooldown, same as War Maiden. But I believe War Maiden does it 2-3 turns. This was one champion I actually almost went for. Everybody knows I'm saving shards, so I did not get her. But she was of the previous fusion, one of the champions that absolutely, if I had, it would make this so much easier. We have really good champions, also Faceless, Bergoth, the Reaper, Whisper, and so on, but we are looking for multi-hits. We'll come down to here. Not really any I would say that I would use for Fahrenheit, but I think with the few that we've named, we've kind of, through the Corrupted, we've got a nice little list. So Undead, Nethril, CC, Michal, CC, Sifi, obviously Sifi, Bad Elf for support, Gorgo, Husk underrated, Demonspawn we can have Allure, Umbral Enchantress for some support, some control, Magnar for damage, Diabolist, stun set, so it has AoE attacks and turn meter. Felhound has reflect damage. Dark Elves we have Sylar. Everybody knows Sylar. If you don't, just AoE attacks, decrease turn meter, decrease accuracy. Vilink's got a buff. She is a fantastic control champion. She was on my Dark Elves 21 team. Ghostborn, irresistible, decreased defense, AoE. Xavier for the nuke. Now you can bring in Caden and Lydia. They will revive. Lydia has a very unique kit. But for Dark Elves, the MVP has to be Coldheart. Nice Revenant we can have Bistophis, Tomb Lord. Doom Priest is a nice support. If you need decreased defense, there's Tylesia, Retro Drath, Solus. There's so much in Knights Rev. Really, I can't name them all, but that is some of the champions that you're looking for. Fahrenheit is all about some multi-hits, some turn meter manipulation, and being able to nuke him down as quick as you can. You do not want to let him continually put the shield back up, have to take it back down, let him get it back up. It's a bit of a lost cause. You will take extra damage that you don't need to take. So, and it starts tomorrow, so you have time. If you have champions, you want to gear them up, if you want to have a look through, then the Corrupted, I feel like Plarium slightly gave us a break on this one, because the Corrupted has fantastic champions for Fahrenheit. So guys, we'll leave it there. I appreciate everybody watching. If you do like the content, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I want you guys to stay safe, keep reading and having fun, and most importantly, I'll see you in the next one.